Megan Lesniewski, I'm a senior and a biology major. I interned with the Department of Defense, Edgewood Chemical Biological Center, and I decided to intern there because it's close to home, and they have a lot of neat programs in microbiology and genetics. I have worked on posts for 4 years, so I knew about it from high school and from people that my mom worked with, and I got it from word of mouth, and since I live around there. Yes, the second time it was definitely more beneficial than the first time, because the first time I didn't actually get to go into the field I wanted to, but because I was there the first year, they gave me seniority into picking what field I wanted to go into, so it was beneficial. It fit into my schedule pretty easy. It's about 45 hours a week. You get off every other Friday. I have off weekends. It's a full-time schedule. Yes. I know last year we got paid salary, so if I were to work there full-time, it would have been $31,000. Very good starting. And I think we got a stipend this year of about, I want to say, about $6,000. You only had to have a 2.0 GPA. I know. I know, really. It was and I have a 3.3, so. And there's other programs like that through ORISE that require a 3.0 and things like that. But this program in particular, you just needed to have science background and have a 2.0 GPA and, be able to work well with others and, things that you would have in a normal job. I live in Aberdeen, so that's why I took it. But being at Washington College, I mean, there's a lot of geographic opportunities here because we're pretty situated by DC. I mean, by Philly. There's a lot of areas you can go to. I really enjoyed my experience this year. Last year, the year prior was very difficult for me because it was a lot of bench work and not a lot of lab experience, which is what I'm looking for in an internship, being a science major. And this year I got to learn a lot of techniques that I hadn't ever, known about before, and there's a lot of instrumentation and things that we don't have here that they have, obviously, at a military-funded base. And I got to meet a lot of new people and learn a lot from my experience. Last year we actually went to the Pentagon, which was really cool. Not a lot of people get to go to the Pentagon. We didn't go this year because of budget cuts, but last year we got to go to the Pentagon, which was really, really cool. So maybe they'll do it again this year coming up. Well, I'm looking to pursue my PhD right after graduating from Washington College. So I'm hoping that having research experience is going to bump me up in, applications. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to have, being my fourth year on a military base and a research Army Medical Center or whatever, I will have more experience than others maybe going into a research-based program or mm-hmm. PhD. So I think that's how it'll help me eventually get into a PhD program. I'm actually right now I'm looking at Medical University of South Carolina. They have a really cool program in marine bioscience, environmental studies, biomedicine and marine studies, so they look at marine neurotoxins and microbiology. I'm into the small things, but I'm also into field work, and they have partnerships with NOAA, and I'd really, really like to work with NOAA. I think I'd like to stick to the public sector and work for the government more so than the private labs and stuff like that. You have to, people think that there's not a lot out there, but there really is a lot out there. You just have to look, and you have to be proactive in your search. Use the Career Center, ask your advisor, ask any of your professors. They know. Even, ask my mother. I learned my mother who she cleans for. She's a cleaning lady, and she cleans for someone who works on a military base. Ask your mother's coworkers. It's anyone. You can never know what you could find.